Hello, Dapplings, and welcome back to Brotato. I am recording this mere hours after I made the last video live. As a result, I've had an opportunity to see one or two comments, and already a few of my questions in the previous episode have been answered. But I just couldn't stay away, so we're going to jump into another run immediately. Now, what kind of run are we going for? We've actually got a lot more choice than we had previously. However, probably chief amongst the options that stood out to me was the engineer. That being said, the idea of a brawler also kind of fun. I mean, we could definitely make our way through each and every character if indeed there is enough interest. You know how to let Saint Algorithms know if you want to see more. But I think we are actually just going to go straight for the engineer. Honestly, the idea of just a turret build is extremely alluring. Now, as a character, the engineer has 15 engineering. That's a very nice start. You start with 1 wrench guaranteed. Structures spawn close to each other. Now, that's the real interesting part, is they're going to be clustered together. All damage modifiers are reduced by 50%, though, which is okay. I've got a hammer, 2 there. Got screwdriver, wrench. I guess I can have 2 wrenches. Let's keep up with the difficulty 0, at least for the time being. Oh, that's marvelous. I'm going to just let my turrety friends do all of the killing for now, I say, as I wander off and start smacking things myself. Why have I even got turrets if I'm going to do the work? My goodness. There we are. Thank you very much. Let me grab all of the little bits and bobs wherever I can. Okay, we've completed. Now then, well, we don't need crit chance, we don't need really damage. I would say speed and dodge are the keys here, and I'm going to go for speed as the first thing we grab. Don't need attack speed, don't need range, really. I pretty much don't need anything for me. We'll grab the turret, however, and then we're going to re-roll and see if we can't get another turret as well. Oh, a book. Engineering +1. I mean, sure, okay, I'll go with that. And is there anything else? There we go. We've got a wrench. I will lock that down. I'm also going to lock... Well, actually, I'm going to grab the fertilizer. Because harvesting early on is going to be great for me. And although melee damage on my wrench is going to go down, so that is going to have a negative impact, realistically, I shouldn't be the one doing any of the fighting there. So we'll see how this goes. Now, oh my lord, that hair. I've no idea if this is going to work particularly well for us or not, or if I should really consider grabbing some screwdrivers to mix it up a little bit, get a couple of mines out and about. Maybe I will. We'll see how this run starts to develop. Maybe we'll go for 3 turrets, 3 mines. That might not be a terrible idea, to be certain. Now, it has been pointed out how the pickups of material at the end of the battle work. Those 6 materials are now going to be dropped in the next run. There will be 6 of the enemies will drop material, and it'll be worth twice as much. However, if I don't pick those ones up, then that material is lost. So it kind of gives you a bit of an incentive to get out there and gather things, but you don't have to be so worried that if you've left it on the ground that it's lost forever, at least the first run through. So as long as you're a little bit proactive in picking things up at the beginning of the run, you should hoover everything up. That being said, you might leave quite a lot on the ground, and who knows about that. And more speed, I think. We're going to grab another wrench. Now, there is something to be said about perhaps having... different weapons, ones to specifically protect me, but let's go all in on our weapon systems. I think that would be perfect for an engineer build. Okay, so we've got 3 turrets that will each be doing 23 damage. That's actually a fairly solid amount, especially since they're all going to be popping up around me. Also, I am dropping a turret by itself, which is very much appreciated. Let's keep those bits of damage coming in. And we can see that some of them had +2 on them, though we've already exhausted that, so anything we pick up now is fresh material from this particular run. So that's actually pretty cool to know. Though someone did suggest that it might actually be beneficial for me to leave stuff on the ground. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that would be, whether, you know, I should just leave it there to pile up and then get twice as much on the next run. I'm not entirely certain about that one. 3 plus dodge, I mean, I might as well. I don't see anything else here particularly useful. The max HP, Actually, not too bad, though, so we'll grab that. Okay, grabbing the wrench. Now, hitting an enemy removes 10%. Now, would that also work for my turrets? Is a very important question. I think I'm going to grab the landmine, though. I guess we could grab it and find out. I'm not really sure if there is any way that we would know for certain, though. I suppose, if nothing else, if we're out and about and out of position and all of a sudden there are a bunch of mobs nearby and I happen to smack one and slow them down, I mean, that's certainly not a bad thing, all things considered. I probably would want to slow down my opponents if they were following me around. Oh, just exploded a mine there, my bad. There we go. Let's continue grabbing everything we can. Now, there is one downside to this build, and that is I don't really have much of an opportunity to go out and check out the various trees around the place, which is possibly a bit of an issue. Let's grab a little bit more from over here. We are going to want some luck, I think. But a lot of my stats, speak of the devil, a lot of my stats I can just treat as dump stats if I'm going all wrenches. Even if I take a couple of mines as well. Another wrench maybe. And a screwdriver as well. Sure, we'll grab both of them. There we go. At this point, we'll probably be looking to build these up even further. An extra turret, or 30% pickup range, or even the leather vest. I'm going to lock the leather vest, I think, but I'm going to grab the turret. And in fact, I'm going to lock the alien tongue as well. Maybe not great to lock multiple items at a time, but we'll see how that goes. Oh my lord, look at this glorious little fire base that we're constructing over here. Ah, this is marvellous. Now I just need to work on increasing my engineering at all times, because that's my growth stat now for my damage. Everything is going to scale on engineering at this point. Even my mines, I believe. I will have to double check that, though. Ooh, I'm out of position. This is not a great time to be me. Never mind. We are back. That is all well and good. Lots of enemies. Quite a few of them spawning in amongst my firebase. I disapprove of that on a rather enormous level. I'm just leaving those mines where they are, though. Right, nothing here worth me grabbing. Ooh, there we are. We've got some engineering. I'm probably going to build regeneration, though. Lifesteal wouldn't make any use to me at all. But regeneration does seem to make some sense. But we're going to grab the engineering. Again, that is how we're going to scale our damage. We're going to grab the alien tongue. We're also going to grab the leather vest for that armor and dodge. Lose a little bit of health, which is a bit of a pain, but oh well. Burning spreads to nearby enemies. Do I have anything that applies burning? I do not, and my mines do not have any kind of burning either. Though they've got precise, plus 3% crit chance. Not useful for our build, I don't think. We've already got plus 5 engineering from having the synergy on all 6 of our weapons. The lumberjack shirt, probably worth me grabbing, though, and I will try and do that in a moment. There we go, all of our weapons set up. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to handle the boss. I guess at that point, it is literally just I need to survive for long enough. Rather than me trying to do damage to things, I'm simply going to be running around trying to avoid taking damage. This is going to end up being a much more passive build than the last one, I feel, in a certain way. Now, I'm very much a fan of the idea of having a safe space to retreat to in the middle of the map where there's an awful lot of damage being dealt out, but we're going to need to increase the damage capability of our turrets for that one, and by that I mean mostly upgrade the turrets by upgrading the wrenches. Oh, that's not so great. Let's continue to try and dodge. There we are, not too terribly bad. Speed, very much like that, up to 12% speed. Let's go ahead and re-roll you. We can grab the engineering here, I think. We will be taking the lumberjack shirt. Furthermore, we're going to take the screwdriver. Furthermore, I might take the white flag. It's a bit of an interesting one. I feel that this would make more sense later in the run, when things are getting a little bit rough for you, but early on when the enemies are typically weak, you kind of want to have a lot of enemies so you can farm their drops. So it's a bit of 6 of one and half a dozen of the other, really. This will spawn a landmine every 9 seconds. It'll deal 35 damage, which is not too bad. Let's go ahead and reroll, though. Shoot 6 alien eyes around you every 5 seconds, dealing 50% of my health damage. Okay, I don't see a reason not to, I suppose. We'll see how that one goes for us. All right, let's get the firebase built. Really want to grab some wrenches at this point, though, to start upgrading our turrets themselves. Well, I mean upgrading the wrenches and thus upgrading the turrets. Let's try and weave our way through the mines, make sure that the enemy are getting the business end of those rather than me triggering them. Though I do like the fact that it seems that you can trigger them yourself, because it opens up some tactical flexibility, I feel. There are a lot of nasties there. Oh my lord, that was a bit too close for comfort, if I must admit. There we go. Just keep weaving around. Basically, at this point, this whole build seems to revolve around just dancing around my turrets and staying as close to the firebase as I possibly can for pretty much the entirety of the wave. Not too happy with our luck right now, but we are only on wave 7, so I suppose that is going to be that isn't the worst thing. We could get a chest upgrade. As we saw on the last run, the armor scaling is amazing. Let's see how much we're mitigating now. 29% less damage already. I am going to take... Oh. Okay, so first and foremost, we're upgrading. Secondly, we're upgrading. Thirdly, yes. Fourthly, don't care about range. That's not something I need to worry about. All of my direct damage stats are dump stats for this run, which actually gives us a lot of freedom in how we set things up. Now, we're going to be producing a new landmine every 6 seconds, which is actually kind of amazing. And we've now got a turret that shoots flames, but it doesn't say flames in 9 times 5, and it's based on my engineering burning damage, not based on elemental. I was a little bit curious about that one. I'm not sure if, because I have seen an item that allows flames to spread. I wonder if that would affect our turret as well. Oh, you're going to be a little bit more of a potch, aren't you? I'm going to have to try and lure you into the right positions here, aren't I? Yes, I am. You're a little bit too tanky for me to play around with normally. Ah, okay, I didn't take damage. Okay, never mind. That was a preemptive, but ultimately unnecessary. All right, let's see you guys. Oh, look at those mines starting to accrue. I am actually a fairly big fan of that. Oh, hello. Do you happen to have money strapped to you? Are you an offering? Have you been sacrificed to us? Such is our legendary status amongst the denizens of this world, that they're offering their kin just laden with money in hopes that we might leave them alone. I feel a little bit bad. Are we the bad guys? I think we might be. I mean, this could be our home and they're invading us, or it could be the other way around. It's probably the other way around, let's be honest. Also, I took a fairly whomping great bit of damage there. Burning activates 15% faster. Minus 12 range. Don't care about range. Wow. I was literally only just talking about you. Hello, Snake. Burning spreads to nearby enemies. Okay, I accept. If I must, I suppose. We could increase our speed. Could increase our harvesting. And early on, the harvesting is probably worth getting up there. But that 9% dodge will take us up to 18%. I can get harvesting in a couple of other ways. Mind you, I can also do the same with dodge. No, we're going to go with harvesting because that's going to snowball, I'm hoping. We could get the cyber ball. 10% chance to deal 2 damage to a random enemy when an enemy dies. I think so, yes. More pickup range, more harvesting, less dodge though. Bit of a shame on that front, but I will accept. And then we get a free reroll as well. Let's see what we get. Ooh, hello there. Oh, and hello there as well. Those two will combine to make a level 3. And then I can grab that to get straight up to a level 4. Spawns a little guy that slowly shoots 10 piercing lightning projectiles around him for 35 damage. Why is everything on the screen something I want, but can't afford right now? That's vexing, but alright. I guess we'll have to wait until the next wave to get some very nice looking toys. Hello. Could I just sneak through? Thank you very much. Just squeege through. Diolch yn fawr. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of damage up there. No. Thank you. Let me just slip through. Now, one thing I'm not doing is I'm not stacking health right now. One of the things about the previous build was that we were passively getting more health the longer we were fighting and the more things that we were killing because of some of the equipment that we had. This time, not quite the same, and I am definitely already noticing that difference at this stage. We're on wave 9 and I've got 9 health. I mean, I am sacrificing a little bit for the things that I've got equipped, but at the same time, it is still very low and very dangerous. I need to stack armor and dodge rather urgently, unless I want this run to end very quickly. Hello there. Okay, 497. Not bad, actually. Lifesteal? Don't need it. Recycle. Oh, there we are. Some armor. Thank you very much. I will accept. Regeneration. Oh, the heart. Game, are you listening to me? I mean, I know I've got my microphone plugged in and I am actually, in fact, recording it. So you absolutely could, if ever there was a time that my computer could be eavesdropping. However, this is... big hms from me. Let's go up wrench 2 and then upgrade that all the way to wrench 4. Spawns a turret that shoots explosive bullets, and then we're going to get Tyler. Welcome, Tyler. I'm not going to get the extra HP in exchange for all of my dodge. I don't think that's a good trade. Projectiles pierce through one additional target, minus 10% damage. Doesn't matter. The damage drop shouldn't affect my turrets, but the projectile piercing absolutely will. I will take that. Okay, now that is very, very nice indeed. Right, yes, we're doing 30 damage right there. We're doing 63 over here because we've got 175 modifier to my engineering. Very, very nice. Okay, well, let's go ahead and roll and see how things go. We should have one extremely powerful weapon there. The explosion radius on that is what's going to really push us forward. We're still collecting drops from the ground on the last wave. You can still see the ×2s popping up. But I think we may have, in fact, collected all of them at this point. Okay, fair enough. We've still got our little buddy in the middle there, just sending out lightning. A big fan of that one as well. There we go. Our little firebase is actually doing quite well. And this is despite the fact that only one of my wrenches has been upgraded. I'm actually a little bit surprised by how much damage this is outputting at this stage. Ouch, that hurt. I really do. One of the things with having everything in the middle here is it does limit where I can move freely to a fairly extensive amount, and that is going to cause us problems as we go forward, especially because I'm not going out and finding drops from trees. Maybe I should try and push out a little bit more. Now, there's a lot of luck there. Talking about luck, there's two ways that I can fix that. One, I can move faster to dodge better. 2, I can kill things faster. Or 3, I can just make more drops happen closer to me. And I think we're going to go for option number 3. We're going to upgrade the nose this time. Let's get piercing projectiles, please and thanks. Don't mind dropping my damage here. Thank you. Also going to upgrade one of the wrenches. All right, that was a pretty good roll there. Sadly, can't use you right now. However, what I can do is combine these two and then buy a level 2 screwdriver. Also going to grab the cog, because why not? 4 engineering will be a wallop load of extra damage. Do we want that 16 harvesting? Might not actually be a bad move. Certainly give us a good bit of extra experience. 16 harvesting would push us well past the point where we're going to start really snowballing our harvesting stat. Whether that's worth 90 is another matter entirely. I will lock it for now, though, and we'll see where this goes. Okay, we've got 3 upgraded turrets, which is quite nice, and we've got a couple more mines going down. I'm actually kind of happy with the additional mines, honestly, but I am worried about the amount of damage that these enemies can sustain. They are not going down quickly to my turrets, which is a bit of an issue. Let's try and scooch around still. There is our level up. And we'll move around over here. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that the lack of building health is a problem. Maybe this build would be improved by having a little bit more variance in my equipment profile, rather than only going for structure-based devices. Maybe going for something a little bit more survivable as well. For example, getting a little bit of extra health here and there certainly wouldn't go amiss. But that being said, I mean, we're not doing terribly. +1 elemental damage, don't need it, recycle. And we're going to... Yeah, there we go. I am actually starting to think that the game is listening to me. Right, at this point... Honestly, the plus 10% speed is really tempting there. We would gain 30 range, which doesn't matter to me. Though I suppose my wrenches would benefit from it. I would be able to use them. Dropping my armor by 1 is painful, but that wallop load of harvesting is very attractive. That is good enough. Let's lock... Oh, no, actually, I can just go ahead straight up and buy you the 15 luck, but minus 5 engineering. I wish that that wasn't there. I would take you. I don't care about the elemental damage, but the plus 15 luck would have been bonkers good. The problem is that really does represent an awful lot of damage. Dropping my engineering by 5 here would have a pretty extensive impact on my top tier turret. So I don't think we're going to go for that. We'll see what we can do with this. There we go. We are a lot faster than we used to be, so hopefully this is going to be a little bit better. I am a bit sad that our firebase decided to set up shop right over on the edge there, because that does not give me much room to dodge at all, but we'll see what we can do. Thankfully, the explosive shots are doing a fairly good job. Oh my lord, that was a bit hairy there. I'm not sure how I managed to dodge everything. Hopefully, this is a rather frenetic game. I'm hopeful that the frames are not too bad right now. We might see that they are suffering a little bit, though, and if they are, I do apologise. Hopefully you can forgive me. Let's try and work our way through. Oh, my lord, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Lots of material down here on the ground. Hello, tree. Thank you. And, oop, did I just take damage? No, I did not. Rather amazingly. I do need to either build my armor or my dodge, though, because I am definitely coming close on more than a few occasions. The pickup range, losing 5% dodge, though. I don't need the harvesting anymore, but the pickup range maybe. I'm going to say recycle this one. I don't want to go into negative dodge. And my harvesting is upgrading on its own at this point. Regeneration, possibly. That would give me regenerate 4% HP every 5 seconds. Either that or just upgrade my max. I think we're going to go for the upgrade on the max HP for now. I think that one works out a little bit better for us. More HP recovered from consumables is pretty good. Sure, okay, for 45 I'll take it. Right, and there we go. Extra pickup range. Nice. Ooh, and also 20% of your materials at the start of a wave. So that actually starts being worth holding on to some things and not spending everything I've got. That being said, look at me spending everything I've got. No, I'll keep hold of that. That's still going to be a decent amount of materials just added to the pile there. And I think my firebase is in a decent position right now. That's not too terrible. It's central enough. Oh, actually, I say that. I'm having a better look at it. It is a little bit close to the bottom, but I think we can make this work. I'm not too dissatisfied with it for now. Let's just sneak through all of that. My lord, those explosive shells, though. Where would we be without those, frankly? Nowhere good is the answer. Let's try and keep close. The flames, I'm not as certain of whether they're really doing that much to help me here, or... because it's more of a damage over time, whereas I need the damage now rather than in a few minutes, because I might not be alive back. Oh wow, I just dodged straight into a shot. That was a bit silly of me, and now I'm very, very much out of position from my firebase. That being said, forcing the enemies to try and walk to me through the firebase does seem to work out. All things said and done, it's not nearly as bad as I first thought. Sure, we'll just take the armor there. Hello, explosive turret. Why, yes, I think I will, in fact, accept you. Welcome to the club. Right. Don't need this. Okay, well, I'm not going to take 4 speed over 6 luck. I think the luck is actually keeping me afloat right now. Another Tyler. Will this give me 2, or will this give me 1 that does more damage? I still don't know quite how they all stack. And plus 25% explosion size sounds fantastic. Consider I've got mines and an upgraded turret. Okay, liking that quite a lot. We'll see how well that does. Okay, it does well. It does very well. Greatly approved. Though now they've run off and they're going to be shooting at me from all over the place. Damn it, I really needed to follow through. If you shoot the host, you need to finish up with all of the little ones that pop out of it. I mean, I'm not really sure whether it's it's young or it's some sort of parasite. Either way, it's quite concerning, and I would like them dead pretty much as soon as they pop out, honestly. When they're nice and clustered together, and those explosions are going to do the most bang for buck. Well, actually, speaking about that, it's actually doing a fairly good job of things right now. That being said, I have taken a little bit of damage, so let me go and grab some floor chicken, or floor potato, as the case may in fact be. Oh, my lord. Now, I wonder if that's going to come to me, or just sit around until the next wave. You know what? I feel like doing a little bit of full sciencing on that. Oh, it actually came straight to me. Okay. 5% damage, don't need it. I'll recycle it for 54, which is quite a lot. The speed is attractive, but I think we're going to go for the heart 3 again and pump our health that little bit more. 8% chance to heal when you pick up material. Very, very much worth it, I feel. We will take you, thank you. And then we're going to reroll. And, ooh. Well. Projectiles pierce through an additional target. I think that's worth me taking. But I think the wrench is the more useful one right now. So we're going to combine those, grab this, and lock down the bandana. Okay, not too bad. We've now got a couple of turrets which have piercing bullets. I do imagine that our turrets have piercing bullets. Can I see that over here? I can't. I wish there was a little way for me to see my my construct stats as well. That would actually be super useful. Did I need to walk over that mine? I don't think I did. Yeah, let's try and weave through all of the mess that's being like. Oh, did I have to hit every single mine? It was like I was one-upping my annoyance at myself from the first time I did it. There we go. Though I don't need to pick up those crates now, which is actually a good thing to know. Much like the floor potatoes, I don't really need to pick them up if I'm at max health, but oh well. Sometimes I do just because it's habitual, really. We've got a lot of mines going down, though. I am actually genuinely starting to appreciate the screwdrivers. I really did not give them the sort of credit they deserve. They are very, very useful. Especially when you've got some high-level ones and they're dropping down mines all over the place regularly. Though I am a little bit worried about what we're going to find in the boss. We've got a little ways to go. We're on wave 15, so I guess it's maybe a little bit counting my chickens before they've hatched, really. But still, ooh, knockback. Would that affect them? Let's grab it, just in case it does. 3 armor, I think so, yes. Now that must be very nice. Let's go and have a quick look at that. Armor is now up to 11. We take 52% less damage. I'm starting to feel that it's really dropping off now. I feel that it's really, really starting to drop off. We're getting very diminished returns. To engineering. Going to take that first. I will accept the bandana, of course. I'm also going to accept the 30% EXP gain. I know I say EXP. Shh. It's okay. It's fine. Calm down. People get very bent out of shape that I say EXP. I'm dyslexic. I read words letter by letter. I don't do the whole thing. Look at the first letter, look at the last letter, guess what the word is in between. Okay, so when I'm enunciating it, also, I come from the phonetic background. I read everything as it's written. If you don't want me to make the sound, don't put the letter in the word. Right, slash rant. Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and grab this wrench. That gives us 2 upgraded turrets. Very, very nice. I really would love to see another upgraded screwdriver, though. Either getting that one up to purple or getting that one all the way up to red would be fantastic, I think. Okay, I'm not going to lock anything else down. Do I need more snakes? Would it cause them to spread faster? I have no idea, but we're just going into the next wave with 11 material. That piggy bank really paying itself off there. To be fair, though, it has probably already paid itself off in total. But I am liking what we're seeing right now. Very much liking it. Let's continue to weave through the mines where we can. We're creating a very dangerous place for any enemies to spawn, which is great because this is basically my safe space. I want to be the only one that can walk through here safely. I can see out the corner of my eye. Yes, Tilly, I know you exist. Oh, she wants my attention. Okay, so once this, in 26 seconds, I'm going to have to go away for a few moments to see what Tilly wants. She probably wants some food. Oh, that hurt a little bit. My goodness. She isn't quite on the same level as the ferrets, knowing that it's time for her attention when I say do take care. But she's getting there. There are certain keywords. She's like a dog knowing the word walk. She is starting to respond to certain things. Right, okay, wave complete. Also, I will take some extra knockback. Yes, please, and thank you. I would also not say no to a bit of extra dodge. It gives us a 10% dodge chance. But I shall be right back. And I'm back. Tilly is now well fed and happy. Okay, so we've got a wrench level 4 here. We've also got a bandana now. I was really wanting the bandana. However, I really want the wrench level 4. So provided this gives us enough money back on the recycle, and indeed it does, we are going to be getting that. There we go. We're up to 3 of the explosive wrenches now, which is going to be fantastic considering they've also got that much bigger explosive size. Now, I don't know exactly... Well, actually, I guess it says there's 74 explosive damage. Does that fall off, though, as it transmits outward? I don't know. Attacks have a 25% chance to deal burning damage. Let's lock that in as well. Because if that also applies to our turret, then that truly would be amazing. There we go. Let's just try and steer clear of everything that might want to try and attack me and just lead it around, a merry chase around our firebase wherever we can. The turrets are now actually starting to do some real heavy lifting for us. I'm exceedingly happy with this, and there does seem to be a fair old bit of knockback too. Though I'm not sure if that is the turrets or just me on the couple of times that we've been close enough to clobber someone with a wrench in passing. Those mines are really starting to accumulate as well. Let's try not to set them all off just after saying that, though, eh? There we go. Hi. No, thank you. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to have to go all the way through. I'm very much aware that I am averse to stepping on my own mines. Even though, realistically, I know they don't do me damage. There is a part of me that's like, no, don't go through there. There's mines. It's like, yeah, mine. And even if I set them off, the explosion will catch the people behind me. It's fine. 20 ranged, I don't need any of that, so we can safely get rid of that one. Harvesting, we don't need at this point at all. Dodge, however, 9% more, takes us almost up to 20. More explosion size. I think I will accept, yes. In fact, we will take all of that. Once again, I'm going to lock in the bandana. Bandana must be getting a little bit sick and tired of this. Let's see. Let's go ahead and lock in the beanie as well. I think that would be very useful. I really would like to see what the top tier mine is, but we're on wave 18. I'm becoming increasingly less confident that we're going to find out what that is like. Also, I did just notice how long it takes for my turrets to spawn in. Significantly longer than it takes the enemies to spawn in. That's a bit of a concern, I'm not going to lie. Let's try and keep clear of everything exploding around us where we can. Hello, I don't know what you do, but you were kind of lurking up at the top of the map suspiciously. I don't think I really want to allow that, thank you. Let's try and steer clear of theirs. There we go. Actually, the turrets are very, very good. I was a little bit concerned that the turrets would allow the spawn from the hosts to get through. But actually, the turrets are being very, very effective at taking them out. Probably because we've got so many explosive turrets now, and their explosion radius is greatly enhanced. That said, I have taken a bit of damage. Let me hoover up that floor potato. There we go. Not bad at all. 607. Max MP... MP, HP wouldn't be bad. Speed would also be quite nice. But I think we're going to go for the max HP. Speed would be nice. Yes, it would, Gabe. Thank you very much. I accept your offering. Let's just see what else would roll. Oh, there we go. Locking that down. And we're going to get it on the assuming we survive Wave 19, we will in fact see what a fully upgraded screwdriver can do. That is actually amazing. I am shocked that we haven't had more opportunities to increase our engineering, though. A little bit. Not going to lie. A little bit shocked by the lack of engineering upgrades. Since we really need those to scale this build, it's been a bit of a problem not getting them. So we'll see how things go. Is my creator luck going to hold? Is the first upgrade that we get from our level up going to be something that increases my engineering now that I've mentioned it? We will find out if the game is truly listening to me or not. Though, at this point, maybe it would just kind of try to lose the trail by giving me something I hadn't asked for. Because it's wise that I'm starting to cotton on to the shenanigans. Maybe. Swoop through here, please and thank you. Let's try and avoid all of the explosions on the periphery. That is harder to do than it is to say, however. We've got a few more seconds to go. Uh-oh, I've done a bad by coming up here. Oh, wow, that was dangerous. Yes, I will accept that. I mean, technically it increases our damage output, sure. No, it didn't give me engineering, so it's trying to lose the scent a little bit. Fair enough. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade our screwdriver. There we go. Now let's have a look at you. Mine every 3 seconds. Wow. This is going to be an absolute minefield. Like a literal minefield. I am all for it. I could draw... No, we don't need armor. We really don't need armor at this point. Let's re-roll again. There's no point in me holding on to any cash at this stage. We're on wave 20. Maybe. Sure, I guess we'll take the chameleon. I don't really stand still enough to make it worthwhile, but I guess. There's nothing else here that's particularly useful, and that's that, I guess. We can lock these... I don't even know why I'm locking them in. Locking them in out of habit, I suppose. I'm not going to say I guess again. I refuse. Right then. Now it is pure dodge mode. Just got to try and survive for long enough, which means we need to be everywhere but where the boss is at any particular moment in time. There we go. Be very mindful of the boss's movements, because it does impact where we're going to have to dodge the shots from. If it decides to charge forward, that becomes a little bit of a problem for me. Oh my lord, that was a terrible place for me to be! Why? I need some floor potato. There, thank you very much. Ouch! Ouch, that floor potato was paid for by a smack to the face by an enemy. Not a great fan. We've still got 50 seconds to go and I'm at half health. Not the best time. Uh-oh. This is not a good sign. Oh, thank goodness for that dodge, though. Need more floor potato, please, and thanks. If you could deliver, I would tip handsomely. Let's slide through there. There we go. Ooh, all right, that was luck, not judgment there, that dodge of the boss's projectile. But I am... Oh, damn it. 18 seconds left. Couldn't pull the win out. I'm sorry for that loss there, but we got quite far, I think. I needed more dodge. I needed to stack dodge a lot more than we had. We only had 39. Well, actually, to be fair, I had over half of the dodge that I could have. Maybe HP regeneration? Yeah, maybe HP regeneration. I did actually have someone mention that HP regeneration was far better than lifesteal, so I will bear that in mind going forward. The mines... Were the mines better than the turrets in the end? Hard to say on this one. Very hard to say, actually. But I did really like this build. We could definitely attempt another engineering run in the future, though, if there is interest in seeing one. But for now, let's just check out what we've unlocked. We've unlocked Multitasker, plus 20% damage. You can equip up to 12 weapons, minus 6% damage for every weapon you have. Okay. The Wildling, plus 25% lifesteal with primitive weapons. You start with 1 stick. You can't equip weapons above tier 2. Ooh, that sounds a bit rough. And Chunky, plus 20 max HP. All max HP modifications are increased by 50%. You start with a rock. Minus 25% damage, minus 20% speed. Okay, fair enough, but that is going to be it for today's run. I do apologize that I wasn't able to eke out a win right at the end there, but I'm actually fairly pleased with what we managed. Considering this is my second run, getting to the boss again, not too bad, all things considered. But maybe a pure engineer run is a little bit of a difficult one. That being said, I think with the right build, especially maybe some health regen there instead of some of the other additional bonuses to damage, because ultimately I don't think our problem was killing things fast enough. I think it was that it took me so long in order to regain the health that I lost. So either more luck, so we'd get more floor potato, or actual health regeneration. Either way though, thank you ever so much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next. But until then, and as always, do leave a like if you liked and sub if you haven't already, and I will catch you next time. Take care, everyone.